All right, we're live. What's going on? What's happening? I'm not gonna hold you guys long. Phone's about to die, and gotta charge it up before I head to the gym. But really quickly, I want to talk about how I've noticed a weird trend amongst the Jezebels and some of these females online. You guys smash that like button. I've noticed a trend of women, leftover women, who are coping hard. They definitely have some social media psychosis. They're deeply uh, mentally involved in this social media lore, and I say that it's lore because they really think that they're entitled to any level of man because they all think that they're tens, and they think that they qualify for men that are outside of their league. They believe that you're supposed to approach them. All this stuff that I wasn't born with the handbook that said that I needed to do it, nor has my father ever told me I should be doing that. And I was raised in a nuclear family. So I'm not getting it. Let me go ahead and just wrap it up with this. I was watching a TikTok, and I know you guys are like, oh, it's TikTok. Well, a lot of these TikTok videos work their way around other social media. You guys smash that like button. But I was watching this black woman who was making this video, and ladies, I gotta tell you, y'all gotta make a decision on whether you want to make money on social media or if you ever want to get a man, because we're just taking notes. You will be held accountable for your social media. You're not going to be able to get away with all this crazy stuff y'all post and then think you're going to get some high level guy who's not going to do his research. But she was like, she said something along the lines of, ladies, these attractive men that are 40 and up, if he's a good man and he went through a long term relationship or a marriage, and he gets divorced, and when he was with this woman, it seems like he gave her everything and she didn't have to work. And these are like along the lines of the type of archetype that I am. This is what I'm talking about when I say things like people study you, and this is someone. She pops up in my feed, never seen her before. I don't watch man bashing content, so it shouldn't be in my feed. If you ever watch my TikTok and my repost, it's not a bunch of man bashing, so it shouldn't be there unless she's consistently watching me. And then she just goes into this diatribe about they're over 40, and they were married before and they're good men, and she did him wrong, and he'll never give that energy to another woman. All of these projections and assumptions, accusations, and it's for what? It's because she's coping with the fact that what they do is they go online and they study you. What happens with me, and all attractive men will agree, whenever they go online, they're just scrolling and they see your handsome face. And it's like, oh, he's handsome. Let's see what he's talking about. They click on the live stream or the video, and you're going into your diatribes and your rants and what's on your mind. And you're saying it very eloquently, articulating yourself very well. Basically, the kind of guy they would want, but you're saying everything they don't want to hear. So it went from, oh, it's an attractive guy, let me go and see what he's saying, to, I can't stand this guy. And now you have a hater. You have a whole hater because you're attractive, and you never told this woman to watch your live stream, watch your videos. She clicked on it because she found you attractive. And after seeing that and then clicking on it and seeing what she's seeing, when you were saying what you were saying, and she feels like you're talking directly to her, like you know her, because she knows that she feels guilt from the things that you're saying, because some of the stuff that you're saying, she's guilty of. So it's 420 timer, it's true. So, these women, they get online and they make up stuff. Oh, he'll never, be as serious with you as um the wife or the ex long-term girlfriend that he had. Listen, that's you, it's a case by case basis. You can't just project that on all of us. And for you to do that, like, you're going to slow down women that might have the opportunity to get with a guy that's on that level. Just because you don't qualify don't mean that they don't. So be careful with some of these women out here giving you this raggedy leftover advice, because they're really just single, lonely, they have no life, and they're coping hard. Just coming up with stuff. Like, how does that make any sense? Oh, he'll never. What she's basically is watching men like me, and I'm talking about all kind of stuff that would show that she can't qualify for me. One of which being, I want a woman that can keep up, not like do the workouts I do, but interested in learning and can keep up. If you and this one was overweight, not extremely overweight. They would consider her average, but it's still overweight in my book. So when you know that you don't qualify, but the women, the sisterhood is telling you, oh, you're a dime, you're a 10. You start making up stuff like this social media psychosis, where you're a 10 and you deserve every single man out there. And if you don't get the man that you feel like you deserve, for whatever reason you feel like you deserve him, then there's something wrong with him. Is Oh, he'll never love again after whatever. Come on, you can't project that. Come on. So do better. Listen, I just want to put this up really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the gym. But I seen that video. I blocked her, of course. And you're like, oh yeah, you're doing too much. I had to block her. Like, I'm over 40. I was married. My ex-wife didn't have to work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. They watch my YouTube videos. Bro, it's deep. And then you wonder why they have so much animosity. Like, they be speaking like, all these men out here, they're mad because they keep watching content they have no business watching, and watching it on repeat. Man, I block women that get on my nerves. If I get on y'all's nerves, I don't give a damn how I look. Block me, man. What are you doing to yourself? You're torturing me and yourself. I don't do that stuff. If I don't like how you speak, I don't like how you look. And if I don't like how you look and speak, I'm blocking you. All that attitude and you think you're pretty, that's you that think that you're pretty. Once you start showing all that attitude and shit, I'm thinking, well, that's why you're single. Blocked. You damn what you talking about, goofball. You have no man. You have nothing to go off of. You have no merit. You have nothing that I want to listen to you for. You don't even have a man. You don't know how to conduct yourself around men long enough to keep one. So why would I listen to you? I'm not. Blocked. You get online and talk a whole good game to a bunch of women that are traumatized and you're trauma bonding with them. But to a healed man, to a man that's on his journey, you ain't saying nothing. I'm looking you up and down. Are you overweight? One reason why you online running your mouth. Blocked. Are you um on your grind, or do you look like you just crawled out of bed and looking messy? Probably another reason why you don't have a man and you're online running your mouth. Blocked. You know what I mean? Do you look like you're older, than you are, or you're on the age that you are and you're older? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like that qualifies you for a man? Do you look like you have like 3 kids? Is what I mean, right? Do you look like you have 3 kids? And if you do, then y'all already know this stuff. You really do know this stuff, and it bothers you. Like, oh well, he has a kid. This is why we keep hearing goofy stuff like, um, I'm not dating single fathers when she's a single mother. They get mad when they watch guys like me. They really do. And I'm saying, like, I ain't dating no single mother from America. Da, 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 da. With a bunch of kids. They get mad and they get online. And they start saying crazy things. I'd never date a single father. You'll date whatever you can get your hands on. Are you crazy? Who do you think you're fooling? But this is what we're dealing with, y'all. This is what's going on right now. So you guys do me a favor, man. Go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Head to the gym real quick. Knock out some of these reps. Get back here. Do some schoolwork. And hopefully go live again a couple times. But again, you know what I'm saying? Just stay focused. It's crazy out here. I seen another woman posting on TikTok that the way that you can tell a man's age is by his legs. And I'm guessing there's a lot of Jim Jones propaganda going around about, him having those skinny legs. But that's not every guy. Like, that's not every guy. And if a guy's in the gym, or he's athletic, or he walks or runs, what are you talking about? This is their counter to men saying that you can tell a woman's age, more specifically a black woman's age, by her neck and her hands, right? So what they do is they don't want to improve or take heed. They want to counter everything. They get triggered by everything. They feel like they qualify for you just because you're black and they're black. And it's like, oh well, no, it's no automatic nothing. There's too much attitude going on. You've overpriced yourself out the market. There's too many STDs going on. Like, all you guys that be getting caught up in a pretty face, like, I have no problem liking videos online and stuff like that, and it's all online. But you got to remember, I'm always thinking about the stats. I'm thinking about the single mother rates. I'm thinking about the overweight rate. I'm thinking about the STD rates. Like, that's always on my mind. When you're a real bitter woman online and it don't look like you really have anything that's wrong with you, and normally attractive people and good-hearted people will find a way to enjoy life. If you're just bitter and you always get online and you got some cryptic thing to say that's really man bashing, you're probably burning. I mean, that's probably what it is. We can't see it because you can't see them things unless it's on your face, but you're probably burning. You know what I'm saying? And more than likely, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, your box stinks. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I mean, a lot of war stories online where dudes literally, and you guys, dudes, y'all are to blame for this. What y'all are smashing these chicks from behind and holding your nose or covering your nose. You're smashing chicks that smell so bad you have to cover your nose or breathe out your mouth. The backwind air is like funky, bro. Nah. See, that's y'all's problem. You just settle for whatever. I never would, and I would tell her about herself, and we would end the session right then and there. And I might just be like, I feel like you knew this ahead of time. I really want to expose you, but I'll let you slide this time. I'm not gonna, you know, post you up because some of these women are just bitter. Like, there's a singer running around, K, because she might try to sue. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this singer is making her rounds, and I know that there is proof that men have out there right now that said that her box stinks. See, when something slips on the internet, I always catch it. It's like I was the first one talking about this B Simone thing and her not washing her butt. Everybody looked that over. No, 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 no. Don't look that over. Now it's the whole thing, and she's known for it. Yeah, you got online saying you don't wash your butt. I'm not gonna let you slide by that. I know how people smell when they don't wash their butt, and you're a whole woman. Absolutely not. So when that came out saying she was online to all these men. Listen, there are men, there are men that are saying that woman has a, you know, clam chowder. And if you pay attention to these women's attitudes, especially that I can't say their names, man, because again, this woman's wild to me. Who knows? But when it's just attitude for no reason, they can't keep a man. They get online and just bash all men. They're so mad. Box smells like, who shot Jr. I mean, it's just that's an old Dallas reference. If you guys are old enough to, well, most of y'all probably aren't. But anyway, you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe, man. I'm just telling you, I'm just your brother out here. I'm just telling you that they're watching y'all. They're watching us, and they're not liking what they hear because they feel like we're disqualifying them. And then they just get online and just go off. They get online and just go off. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it, man, because I'm just hearing this too much chatter, and it's not sounding like they want peace. It sounds like, they're mad. They're just mad. They're mad that they can't get what they want. They're mad that they can't get the men that they feel like they qualify for. And I'm trying to figure out who told y'all that. Like, who told y'all that you qualified for anything? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. You told yourselves, and you let these other single females tell you this stuff. Stop doing that to yourselves. You're not making yourselves look any better. You're getting online. You're crashing out. You're whining about all these men and these men and don't get with a pretty boy and shut up. If you can't get a pretty boy, if you can't get an attractive man, if you can't get a proactive masculine man, that's on you. Don't put that on all women. Okay, let them be. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Headed to the gym. love and light, share the video, smash that like button like y'all been doing. I appreciate the support. Don't think that I forgot about you guys. I'm just working on something. I told you I'm working on something. And when it's done, I will drop the completion. But I got to make sure it's crisp. You know what I'm saying? I'm always doing something, man. Always got something new coming y'all's way, man. You know, you gotta know how to navigate in this world. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to be Neo. Whenever they, try to block you out in any kind of way, you gotta know how to bob and weave around that. You know what I'm saying? Without taking it personal, right? They got a job to suppress you telling the truth, and you got a job to make sure that your truth gets heard. This is the way it is, and I'm going to make sure that my message gets heard. And I don't need no support. Don't give a damn about other content creators. I got my soul tribe and whatnot, and I got God. So your boy will not be suppressed in the algorithm. I have my workarounds. I'm working on things. I'm telling you, your boy's about to blow up. I'm about to finally get my recognition and, take off on social media. This work I've been doing in the background is not going to be for nothing. Don't think that I'm in the background just taking it easy, taking naps and eating snacks. No, no, no. I'm working. I'm working every day, all day. I'll show you the product. Don't worry about it. A lot coming your way. Guys, smash the like button. Subscribe. Let's go. Let's do this. Love and light. I'm your brother and I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.